Welcome back, everyone, to another Coach Blaker video. We're going to be going over the patch notes 12.17 today. I was kind of excited to get into it because I wanted to see some of these champs get nerfed, but also I heard that there was like a rank system change thing or a rank change. So we're going to take a look at that. We're going to know my thoughts. Now, before we get started, of course, if you guys are interested in coaching, CoachBlaker.com is where you want to go. If you feel like you don't have impact in your games, if you want to reach your rank goal by the end of the season and you want to make sure that it happens, try coaching out. I promise there's something for you on my site. Let's get started. CoachBlaker.com, I'm going to say. Now, we know that there are no edits in this type of video. So if I make a mistake or we go with the flow, it is what it is. But let's go. All right, so welcome to patch 12.7. I don't care. Let's go. Mid-patch update. We already know about that, so I'm not even going to... Well, maybe I should go over it. All right, anyway, mid-patch update. Bonus attack speed is reduced on Miss Fortune, and then her mana cost is increased. Wait a second. Is this the same notes that are... Yeah, I'm on the wrong one. I literally just realized that after I seen this, because I was like, these champion changes. All right, well, how y'all do? Y'all doing okay? I'm about to just open up their website because I was literally just on it. Look, I'm sorry. It's not my fault Riot can't get their shite together, right? It's not. I'm just saying, you know, check out my site, CoachBlaker.com. Again, if you haven't looked at that, yeah, let's do that. All right, anyway. Boom. Let's go ahead and open it up here. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't even know that was I didn't realize that when I started recording. Like I said, it's unedited, so we just chilling. All right, patch 12.18 is what it's supposed to be, not 17. Come on, Coach Blake, get your stuff together. All right, it's a pretty short patch, though, so we can get through this pretty quickly. Q bonus attack speed increased. I actually don't know if this is a thing needed for Ashe, honestly, but I will say that I think when I play her, if you guys don't know, I play my accounts on stream, twitch.tv/CoachBlaker. But when I play her, I don't really feel like she needs attack speed boost. I'm not saying it's not helpful. I feel like she does need something, but I don't know if that is specifically what's needed. Maybe like a lower cost on W, or I don't really know. But I don't really see her as much of an attack damage type of character or attack speed type of character. I see her more as like a utility character. So I feel like if they could build more on that aspect of her, that'd be kind of cool. But I wonder how they would do that without breaking the champion. But I said, again, the Q attack speed is welcome. I'm not saying it's bad or anything like that, but I'm just saying I feel like she can get more. Because she does feel a little bit underwhelming at the moment, especially numbers-wise. Hecarim. Q80 ratio decreased, damage per stack decreased, W post mitigation, heal reduced. It's funny because I literally said this on my stream when I was playing. I was like, they need to lower his Q damage, and then they also need to lower either his they need to lower the amount of HP that he gets back, or they need to lower his armor and magic resist from W. Lo and behold, they nerfed it right at the next patch. I already knew he was gonna be broken. I already knew what needed to be fixed. And I'm glad Riot knew what needed to be fixed. This is good. I don't think this is going to completely fix it, but I definitely think this is a step in the right direction. Kalista. Base health decrease. Really? Oh, it's for pro play. Of course. I'm not even going to go over that. That's a joke. Kayn. Darkened form Q bonus AD scaling decreased. Definitely necessary, especially with this new Eclipse Kayn. I was one of the players who was skeptical about it. Y'all know Karasmai. He be making the most backward builds I done ever seen. I mean, it works, but, you know, I be thinking, it works because you're Karasmai. But I tried some of these builds, and let me say, it's broke. Red Kayn with that stuff is broken. Eclipse, broken. Prowler's Crawl, broken. I don't remember what else he built, but it definitely needed some nerfs. So I'm glad that they actually nerfed this and trying to bring him more back into the bruiser oriented and not this like one bang hard to kill champion, because it was a little nuts. I don't know if that's what they did. Let me read it. Ross has been winning preferred amount of damage. He's providing hard to kill drain tank. Healing takes damage down along and it gets the best of both. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say. Okay, that's good because I was about to say. That was broke. I didn't realize how broken it was, but that was broke. Lee Sin health growth increase. W lifesteal and spellbap increase. I don't really know if he needed that, to be honest with you. I always thought Lee Sin was in a good spot, but I just feel like nobody can play. Maybe I'm gonna start getting back into Lee Sin. If y'all didn't know, I used to main Lee Sin a long time ago. So I might get back into that. I don't think this makes or breaks Lee Sin. His issue isn't really this. What is their reasoning? Oh, okay, it's worlds buff. Got it. Because I was like, I don't think that was a solo queue thing. All right. W bonus movement speed decrease, disable duration decrease, cooldown increase. I don't know why this took so long, but I'm glad that they did it. I'm not gonna go over it because it makes sense. Lulu's really strong. Maokai passive heal decreased. Q bonus damage to monsters increased. E sapling AP scaling decreased. I know a lot of you support Maokai's or like AP Maokai's, whatever y'all like to do for some magical reason. You guys are gonna be really upset about it, but I kind of do like the bonus damage to monsters increased because this allows him to try to be a jungler. I have yet to try him as a jungle, but I kind of want to now because they just buffed his Q. I think Maokai's still Maokai. He just lacks damage, but he wasn't supposed to do damage, period. So, no, it can't really be too bad at him because he's a tank. So, I don't know, but I do want to try that Maokai jungle. I know it's going to be kind of slow, but like he's a really, really good tank with a lot of utility. So, I want to see what that's like. Miss Fortune, my permaban for like the last 2 patches. Legit permaban for the last 2 patches. No BS. Health growth and AD growth decrease. I don't think this is enough, but it's a step in the right direction. The problem with Miss Fortune, and this is how I classify champs as being broken or overpowered, is I feel like if a champ has no counterplay whatsoever, it's kind of broken or overpowered. So Miss Fortune, as an example, if you lane versus that, you just auto lose. Like there's no. Now you can be thinking, well, Miss Fortune's a poke champion. If you just all in that champ, she doesn't really have much. You're right, but if you've played solo queue lately, I'm sorry, unless you're duoing, you guys might not be on the same page. Especially, I'm about to rant right now for about 10 seconds. Please give me your time. Especially for these freaking support players that are either not support players and they first time Yuumi or Sona and get on my nerves, or even Blitzcrank, and they're always useless later, or in laning phase because they don't support and they pick the champs that actually require a brain. You might be like, Yuumi requires a brain. There's a difference between a Yuumi player and someone who doesn't play Yuumi, trust me. And then you have supports that literally only play support to play Ashe support, Miss Fortune support. Like, golly, what are y'all doing? And then you got the other supports that play things that aren't even a support. I had an Anivia support. Coach, Anivia support, where's about? Shut up. I had an Anivia support. Then a game where I had I'm just seeing champs as supports that just shouldn't be going into support. And it's bothering me and it's getting on my nerves. I can barely have, it's literally like 1 out of every 5 to 10 games do I get a real support that's a Janna or a Thresh or like an actual support. Meanwhile, the enemy laner that I'm going against 24/7 is getting like the best support mains, Zyras, Nautilus, just Karmas, Lulus, everything, and I'm stuck over here with the first time everything, or the champs that don't go by, or these freaking Ashe support players that launch an arrow across the map, have nothing else to peel, die in one shot, and guess what? Who's next? Me. Look. I apologize. I think Riot needs to just do something about this because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. Nocturne. Attack damage growth decreased. Why? Next. I don't even know. That's dumb. I don't even think he was an issue. Is this for pro play? He's a little too strong? In what world? Okay, this is a BS nerf. Nocturne players, I'm sorry. I don't really know what this is about. Ooh, I don't really know when. Okay. Maybe when he's fed? I mean, I don't know. I don't think that was necessary. Health growth increase. E base damage increase. Okay. Alright, the Udizi buff / nerf. Base health decrease, armor growth decreased, Q mana cost decrease, AP scaling increase, first 2 attacks now gain 50 range, Awaken Q now deals additional maximum health damage on first 2 attacks, W percent healing decrease, lifesteal now scales with rank, R base damage decrease, AP scaling decrease, damage to minions adjusted. Wow, that's a mouthful. I'm just gonna say that. I don't really know. This is one of those changes where it's like you don't really know what to expect until you see it. So I can't really say too much on it until I see it in play or until I play it myself. But I will say this: I'm curious about this extended queue. Maybe Lethal Tempo will come back. as far as like these changes for like his W and his R and whatnot, again, I've always felt like a good Udyr player, doesn't matter how bad Udyr is, they'll still make him work and they'll still make him look OP and they'll still do. And I've just been one of those Udyr players, and I know many Udyr players that even back when he was horrible, and he had a long stretch of being like one of the worst champs in the game, we could still make him work and we could still climb, we could still stomp games. So I think this change will affect the non-Udyr players, but for the ones that actually know what they're doing, I don't really think it would do much. Yeah, so I'm curious to see what that's like. Competitive. When autofield protection was initially introduced, support was by far the least popular role. However, I'm going to get a little fact check here. They're not wrong, but I just want to say support in higher elo is actually more of the demand than it is in lower elo. And you can say, well, support players like to get carried. That's not really it. Support is a lot funner to play in high elo than it is in low elo. I don't know if you guys ever watched or you ever seen it, but support in high elo is just much funner. Players actually know what they're supposed to be doing, and so playing support and supporting that is just a lot more fun. So that could be why. But anyway, however, role preference have shifted over time and can also vary heavily by region. That's true too. Around a year ago, I say that's true like I have the stats. I'm just saying I do know that based off coaching other regions. I've seen some things. Around a year ago, we made behind-the-scenes changes to practically protect players from autofill if they were queuing for high demand positions. We're pulling back the curtain and indicating which roles are in high demand when you're selecting your role with a priority tag in the lobby. You can now. So I'm curious of what this looks like. Let's go ahead and just go to let's do rank flex pog. Does it work here? I'm pretty sure it works in solo queue, but does it work here? No. Huh. Okay, maybe it's only solo queue. Let's check solo queue, boys. Oh, it shows right there. I see it. So bottom's priority, jungle's priority. Oh. Well then, that is pretty hot. So this means that if you queue for these are the things that are needed the most. I kind of want to sign into all my other accounts just to see like what exactly. That's actually bad. I like that. Okay. So selecting a priority role will protect you from being autofilled only in your upcoming game. I like that. I like that a lot. So this is kind of basically saying that if you choose the role, you're not going to get autofilled. The only problem with this is that I think people are going to do that to not get autofilled. And then they might not even play the role. And that might trigger me. So we'll see. The rest I don't really care too much about. And then we got skins coming. So yeah, that was pretty interesting. Of course, thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. Again, sorry I didn't know that they didn't patch that crap. Like that should have been the right patch notes. Rad is trolling me. But yeah. No. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. Again, if you guys are interested in coaching, CoachBlanket.com is where you want to go. Check it out. And if you want to join my Discord, please feel free. I keep stressing to join. I mean, I don't ever advertise to join my Discord, but join my Discord if you want to join my Discord. Jesus. That's going to be a hard one. Anyway, I got another video coming up today. It is going to be what your champion pool should look like for each role. There you go. I don't really know how I'm going to title that, but that's going to be kind of the video. And I'm going to just go over each role and talk about what champions I think are the ones to pick in each role. That is the pool for each role. Look, this is why I edit other videos. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day or night, guys. And good luck in reaching your goals. Peace. Late.